You're now inside the maze, and we're back with another dose of the critical breakdown. It's your girl, Mz Mophila. Listen, we got a heavy hitter on here with us today. You understand me? When I heard the name, I knew I had to put on my boxing gloves and train for this fight that I'm about to endure tonight. You understand me? Come back on over this way. We got the lyricist, the incomparable lyricist, Jonn Beatty in the building with us. Say what's happening, John.
Yo, what's up with you?
What you mean? What I do?
No, that was a beautiful intro.
Thank you.
And I would want to say what's up to the people. I'm not used to them, so it's like
say hi to the camera.
that was dope.
That
Did
was
y'all
dope.
hear what she said? Because she ain't lie. She did not lie.
The lyrics, listen, you're gonna understand why this is the lyrical breakdown, because this man is the reason why this show has to exist. You understand me? So I had to choose a song that embodies everything that you are. And with your catalog, bro, again, I had to get in that boxing ring. So this time we're gonna break down your song, Fall Back.
Okay.
This is the critical breakdown. Let's get to it.
Hey buddy, like Beatty, where you been? It's like I don't even know you. I was filling up the paper bag like it's Whole Foods. Trying to put my money.
All right, now listen, Fall Back. So I chose it, I already said I chose it because I feel like it embodies everything that you are. So let's get straight into these lyrics, right?
That's dope, because I literally think like that was the point of me placing that out in the way I placed it out. So It's interesting you said it. We'll tap on it though.
We're gonna tap on it because I feel like you came out the gate straight with it, bars on bars. Let me just say the reason why I had to get in this boxing ring and train, okay? Because this man's songs are just laced with so much alliteration, double entendres, and all those lovely musical nerdy words that we love to use. This man embodies them. So I could literally do a 2-hour episode breaking down the nerdy part of it, but I'd rather get to the lyrics and what you meant by it instead. How does that work?
That sounds dope.
That sounds good. Bet. So again, like I said, Beatty came straight out the gate and said, "Hey yo, Beatty, where you been at?" It's like I don't even know you. I was filling up the paper bag like it's Whole Foods. Do you see the hand? Do you see the hand?
But we both got the hand right now.
Okay, because it's real.
You know what I'm saying?
Trying to put my mama in a mansion with a dope view and lining up nines, my inbox on Sudoku. Now let's take a pause on that, because that last bar though, I was like, oh, this is what we're doing. Please break down that last bar and lining up nines, my inbox on Sudoku, please.
It's just not supposed to make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
But the sad part is that it does in like 3 different ways.
Exactly.
So, like,
that's what Jonn Beatty does to you.
And when you hear it, you like lining up now, you can easily skip over that line. You know what I'm saying? It was lit, so the style, the feeling is just like me being braggadocious, like this is the second track I put out. I'm like, yo, let me come for niggas is next, but while still being respectful.
Okay.
And just displaying the versatility and the ability.
Respectfully disrespectful, I like it.
It's the only respectfully disrespectful.
I like that energy.
You feel me? Because like first I put out Colors and then I put out Fallback. So I'm like, all right, Colors, I love my people, I love myself. You know what I'm saying? This is what I stand on.
Yeah.
Now let's get into another angle of rap.
Let me tell you what I'm about.
You know what I'm saying? Because the reason I can make it Colors is because I got Fallback. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so, but like pretty much literally that bar was just, being braggadocious at the time I was single. You know what I'm saying? I had my own condo, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
And then, you know what I mean? Like, them dating apps was going crazy.
Oh, so that's what the lining up nine. Oh.
Yo, let's go! Let's go!
Okay, I
and
like that.
lining up nines. I didn't say dimes. I'm not capping. You know what I'm saying? I don't got Holly Berry. I don't got Rihanna.
You do got a good
DMs.
9 in your stash.
No, lining up nines, plural. At the time.
He said multiple 9.
At the time.
He said multiple 9.
And I'm in a committed relationship with one of them, and I love her.
Shout out to that 9.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, at the time I was doing my Doug Dizzle. You know what I'm saying? Do they say that anymore?
I don't know, but it's all
I
right.
still say Doug Dizzle.
Okay, do what you do, John. Do what you do.
But it was just being braggadocious. That's all it was.
Okay, but I like that bar. It definitely hit me. It hit me. Now then we keep going, because again, I could write whole paragraphs with John's bars. It's absolutely nuts. Hard to think straight, so I keep my thoughts vocal. I remember being delusioned in the voting booth. I'm sorry, in a vote booth. Forgive me, let me not get that wrong. I remember being disillusioned in the vote booth. I think I need to reiterate that. I remember being disillusioned in a vote booth.
Before 2020 election.
Okay, let's talk about that real quick, because I think that hit home for me as a black person who we constantly feel like we're being lied to, we're being deceived. Everybody wants the black vote until they get into office. But you tell me your feelings behind that bar.
You know, when I listen to this shit back, because I tried to like prepare and listen to all my songs, like which one she gonna pick?
Yeah.
And it's like, it don't work, because like when you hear somebody else say it, or when you hear somebody say the lyric for itself, like, it takes me back to when I was out in Andover, you know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up in Dorchester, I moved to Andover. I'm gonna keep it long story less long. But like, I remember when I had to vote 2016, you know what I'm saying? I went to the school, because like, it was literally down the street, and they talking about some, you know, verifications. And I'm like, wait, hold on, but homie didn't need no verifications. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Maybe there's something I didn't do, but I didn't realize that it wasn't such a straightforward process. Is what I thought it was.
As a black man, talk
Maybe.
about it. Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? But like the statistics will like validate that opinion. And I don't want to get too deep into it.
Of course,
but
we
it
do
was
a whole episode just on that alone,
you
right?
feel me? But it was definitely an experience that I remember, and I was like, all right, so next time I'm gonna be prepared.
And I think it leads more to the next bars, where it was like still dealing with the trauma from cops killing our children. Like, I can't let that bar pass, bro. Because I think that's part of the issues that we deal with when we go into the voting booth. We gotta carry, you know, dealing with the trauma of the cops killing our kids and our people. So tell me where your head was at, because I felt it, but tell me from your perspective.
You know, it's funny. I actually changed that bar on the fly. So I'm in the studio with International Show.
Shout out to International Show, man.
Love you, bro. Why don't you love me, bro?
Oh, no.
Why don't you love me?
Oh, no.
Yo, listen, but he hooks me up with the most amazing, most immaculate sounds that I could ever like come. This is the reason why I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
Bet.
No cap, like straight up. And it's like, he was like, I forget what the bar was before, but like, he was like, nah, give me something different. Sometimes this happens, right?
Yeah.
And then you gotta actually be an artist and be like, fuck, and I was like, still dealing with trauma with cops killing our children, because I felt that shit. And it was literally like, you know, a year after I cried at work over this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not an emotional dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're taught to be grown up in the hood. We're taught to be like, you know what I'm saying? Men, be a man. And man means you don't show emotions. But like, there was a circumstance, we're not gonna get into it right now, but like, you know, Philando Castile, that brought me to tears at work.
I believe it. And then speaking of Philando Castile, like, you literally, with the next bar, speak on that. Like, almost changed the government name to Please Don't Shoot. So as a black man, you literally feel like you have to wear that label, like, please don't shoot me, I'm not here to hurt you. So like, it's just that one section alone spoke so much as a black man, and the experience of being in America, and the judicial system, and what these systems that are set up that's supposed to, you know, be here for us, but not really. So first of all, thank you. It's crazy how dope that you can put so much of a thought in just 4 little bars, and it hit home for me. So personally, thank you for touching on that, and I see it's bringing you to a space. Do you want to talk more, expand more on that?
Yeah,
Let's talk about it.
I just feel like gratitude, because you heard that and acknowledged that it did something for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, we're all dealing with trauma. We're not gonna get into it right now.
Right.
We could have a whole nother episode on a different segment about it. But like, legitimately, those bars, it's like, almost changed my government name to Please Don't Shoot. It's like, it's kind of comical, and it's like, I had to like kind of bridge the gap between talking about what the fuck I want to talk about, but still keeping the listener listening.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, wouldn't that be funny as shit if my IG tag was @Please Don't Shoot? Like,
Stop shooting us, please.
IG, not even my government.
Right.
I said almost changed my government name to Please Don't Shoot. And it's like, I meant that shit when I wrote it, because it's like, at that time, I was going through it. I literally cried at work to the point where my coworkers was like, you know, me sucking up the tears.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, what's going on? I'm like, nothing.
It's a lot for us to take in as minorities in general. It's crazy to have to deal with, and as a black man specifically, I feel like you do have that big target on your back. So you almost do have to change your name to Please Don't Shoot in order to be not a threat out here.
You know how we do that though, without changing our names?
Put the glasses on.
My name's Jonathan.
Oh
Nice
wow.
to meet you.
Oh wow.
Hello.
This is how we stay alive here in 2021.
Peace, love.
But no, to bring it back to more of on a light side, because again, I said you covered multifaceted. Can you take off the glasses? I can't take Jonathan right now. I cannot.
I'm ready though.
But I want you to understand, here at the Critical Breakdown, you safe just like this. I don't think you're any threat. Not here at the Critical Breakdown. Zero threat as a black man, okay? Glasses or not, feel me? But let's get back to
something. We're gonna play back this clip. You ready? All right, let's get it.
Look at my face, y'all. But listen, let's skip down to a couple bars, because again, I could go over the whole song, but we don't have enough time for that. But now you get into your braggadocious bag right here. And I appreciated it because I felt this bar on a different level. My ego felt these bars. You're not ready at all. Everybody want a ball. If everybody hiking up the same path, a lot of people gonna fall. Gotta practice till you're perfect.
Perfect.
Gotta back it up with purpose. I'm sorry, gotta back it with a purpose.
Purpose.
Okay? Gotta package, and I gotta pack it with the gold wrapper on the surface. Just to say, I'm sorry, just so that y'all can admit that it's hot. I'm gonna stop right there, because I know that's how we went to it. I jumped into another bar, but I needed to get all of that in one sentence. Again, let me say that again in my preacher voice, okay? Because I don't think y'all heard me in the back.
Well.
Okay? You're not ready at all. Everybody want a ball. If everybody hiking up the same path, a lot of people gonna fall. A lot of people gonna fall.
This is genius.
Okay.
It's different. It's different.
You gotta practice. You gotta practice till you're perfect. Gotta back it with a purpose. Gotta package, and I gotta pack it with a gold wrapper on the surface, just so that y'all can admit that it's hot.
I'm hot!
Hey, yo! I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. That's Beatty. I'm trying to. This is Jonn. No, this is. See, you told me to take the glasses off.
No, it's the same space. No.
This is Jonn.
No, we want Beatty.
Beatty sometimes he like.
Beatty.
Okay,
that's
all
what
right.
we want.
So Jonn,
that's
shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Put Jonn back in your pocket. We want Beatty.
Okay.
But no, I think that's necessary to say, because a lot of people think they have what it takes to make it, but they don't have that dedication. So please talk more about those bars. Please expand on that.
Okay, so for me personally, right, what I consider dedication to be is like you being your authentic self. You know what I'm saying? And like doing whatever it is for yourself. Because like at the end of the day, we got 1,000 artists, you know what I'm saying, in just this fucking square mile.
Yo.
And it's like, yo, but like, yo, 200 of y'all could have been doctors, 100 of y'all could have, and I don't
Somebody
care.
gotta be a plumber. Somebody.
Yo.
Somebody.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody can't be a rapper.
But like, and if everybody says, yo, I'm gonna stick to this one blueprint, it's like, yo, like Jay-Z already told you, Hov did that, so you ain't gotta go through that.
Come on.
So it's like, you know, he wasn't just talking about one thing, he's talking about many things. Now, me personally, I'm gonna tell you straight up like this, oh my God, I could talk about this for 5 hours. I literally started rapping the day I got fired. You know what I'm saying? From my job. I was like, yo, I bet. They can't control my life no more. I'm gonna make my own decisions. I was broke. I had unemployment coming through, broke though. Like I still have rent at the condo to pay for. Niggas living with me, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I decided that, you know, I'm gonna take the power away from, you know, my former employer and do what I wanna do. It's something that's gonna help me with my trauma from having to go through so much of the shit that we're talking about. But I decided to rap, and I, you know what I'm saying, I didn't have the money for it, but I was like, still, this is something that's gonna be therapeutic for me. I don't pay for therapy, I'm gonna do this.
His purpose, did you hear that? He got a purpose. That's therapy. Continue.
Because you could pay for therapy, or you could do something that's therapeutic. You know what I'm saying? And rap is therapeutic for me. So it was an easy solution. But when I say that, it's like, you gotta find your purpose. You can't just rap to rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a bunch of people that's gonna rap to rap, and they're hiking up the same path, and like, yo, bro, there's only, you know, a couple people who's really, really gonna make it.
And I think I want to talk about that and expand on that. I think the message behind all of that is literally work hard and stay in your lane. Know your lane and stay in your lane. Does that sound good as a good synopsis to those bars? Oh, he said I'm a refill.
And also just be realistic. Like, bro, there's so many artists. The market is oversaturated with art. So it's like, if you're gonna do something different, or like move different. Like, I'm inspired by so many people on the scene who move different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I love Boston for that one reason.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to do my best to move different, and like, you know, talk my talk, which is different, my lane, like you said.
Stay in your lane. And make sure you do something different in that lane, and make sure drive off of purpose. That's the biggest thing.
That's real.
That's what's gonna keep you going. Driving off of your purpose.
That's that gold rapper we was talking
Yeah,
about.
come on, that gold rapper. Now, speaking of that gold rapper, because the lyricist himself then ended with lots of bagadocious bars, and we're gonna get into them, because I want you to talk your shit just a little bit for me. Y'all can admit it that it's hot. Somebody tell me I'm not. I'm hot as a bottle of kerosene with a lit match down in Tennessee in the middle of summer and at midday when the sunlight looking dumb bright, with a gunfight across the street. Gunshots, ain't nobody hot as me. Who hot as me? Does that sound like as braggadocious as it gets? You literally laid it out all on the line.
So lyrically, right? You know I'm a painter of pictures. I like to illustrate my words. And it's like, if you had to imagine like the hottest thing you could imagine, you'd probably be like the sun. Yeah, like it's burning at some Kelvin, and it's like you'd be incinerated at a certain distance away from it. But I'm like, now we on Earth right now. So I said, I'm hot as a bottle of kerosene with a lit match. That means an explosion instantly. Now in Tennessee, where it's hot as hell, in the sunlight, you know what I'm saying? Like in Tennessee,
it literally doesn't get any hotter than that.
Right? On Earth at least, you know what I'm saying? When the sunlight looking dumb bright, and it's like I'm from Dorchester. It's like I've grown up with, you know what I'm saying, like going to sleep with gunshots. So it's like it's normal to me. It might not be normal to my coworkers for somebody to make a reference like that. But it's like, yeah, it's like, you know.
But I just want to really jump on that Dorchester piece because you spoke on that, being from Dorchester, because the next couple of bars you then bragged for the city, and I felt this as a Bostonian, a true 617er, okay, because you told things that only Bostonians can understand. I called my city Banner City because we got banners.
Yo, coin that. Jonn Beatty invented that. Banner City. Banner City. And when they say where you heard that,
Jonn Beatty got it first. Call my city Banner City because we got the banners. When Kyrie came to the Celtics, man, that was magic. When Gordon Hayward hit the hardwood, we all panicked. Then we bounced back on them like the Pats did in Atlanta. Y'all remember that? Only my Boston folks can remember that.
Remember that?
I know Atlanta remembers that too, though.
Yeah, they do.
They
try to forget. They try to forget.
But I think what was dope is the next bar when you were like, bounce back is in our DNA. I think that was really important to speak on as a Bostonian. You know, we always hear that Boston strong talk. But I truly believe there is a resilience here in the city, and not just white Boston. All of Boston, okay? But speak more about your experience and being resilient, or your story of resilience here in Boston.
So for me, like literally that bounce back bar right there, I was literally talking to my culture. And it's in not just the city in particular, but like literally like my culture. Like we've had to overcome so much to be in a situation that we are. And it's still a disposition, but we're still finessing, you know what I'm saying? And it's like bounce back is literally ingrained in our DNA because of hundreds of years. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying
you took it to a different level. I said Boston strong, but come on, that whole in our DNA is for real.
Real talk. It's like, yo, like hundreds of years, that shit alters, you know what I'm saying? Like defying circumstances, like it makes you a different person. And it's like your grandparent had to be a different person for you to still be here. So it's like, we different. We already know this, you know what I'm saying? Imagine if you say, yo, all right, you can play the same game, but we're gonna make it 100 times harder for you. It's like, yo, you're gonna be different. Don't matter what your color is, but unfortunately the facts are that we've had to be on the other side of that, you know, the disposition. So it's like, yeah, we different. And it's like, that's cool.
And we don't know how to do nothing else but bounce back.
That's it. It's in our DNA. So it's like, whenever you get found, and this is really what the song is about, like whenever you find yourself in a hard place, it's like, yo, bounce back. Like that's what you know to do by nature. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And speaking of what we know to do by nature, we're gonna go to those last bars that of course resonated with me. Free my people, free my brothers, free my sisters, free their mothers, free their aunties, free our cousins, okay? Free.
Yo!
Yeah, okay.
Yo.
And then he hit us with free EP on the way. Boy, it's coming soon. Did y'all hear the little? So first, let's just jump on the free my everybody, because you literally named everybody under the sun, Jonn.
Like who else?
Who else everybody else that he didn't name, they need to be free too. Free everybody, right? But then you hit us with a little precursor. Can you tell us about that last bar?
So you know, I mean, for the people who follow me on Instagram and all that, y'all know I'm a real dickhead when it comes to the marketing. But it's like I was like, yo, let me bring it back into perspective. I dropped Colors, my first single, 2019 February Black History Month. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna blow up off of this. Like, nah, be realistic. But like, Colors, love yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you hear this, love yourself. And then I said, all right, it's been a while, because I'm a new artist.
Right.
Let me give them Fallback, let them know I have versatility and the ability to, like, you know,
and I
get
see
a nigga
what you did with
bars.
Fallback. It's been a while. I fell
Where
back
you
for a little
been?
bit. You can't. I see what you did.
But realistically, there are a lot of friends that like I had to distance myself with because I was dealing with life. Like, you know what I'm saying? As a black man, and they were like, yo, where you been? Some of them might not have asked the question, but I'm like, in case you need to know.
Let me tell you.
This is where I've been at. Like, my mother still ain't got the mansion that she deserves
So you
for keeping me alive.
You working
Shit like that. But like, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, but like at the end, I'm just like, oh, let me just be coy. My mother taught me that word.
I love that word, coy.
She like, yo, let me be coy. Love you, mama. But like, let me be coy and just announce the next project in a single. Like, how much more dickheaded could you be? Like, so I say, yo, free EP on the way is coming soon. But before we get to that, like, free everybody that they, you know what I'm saying, locked up.
Everybody.
That they locked up wrongfully, especially. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you've heard it here first, man. This is Jonn Beatty, the fallback, the critical breakdown. It's Mz Mophila. I could talk to you for hours.
I'm mad because I'm like, yo, I shouldn't have drank for this song, yo.
Right.
Like,
he said I shouldn't have
for
drank.
real, but
Listen,
nah, this is dope. This is really dope.
I'm so glad. We gotta have you back. Once this album or this EP drops, we definitely gonna have you back because I already know the bars are gonna be unlimited at this point. All right, so now we're gonna get into my critique of the week, all right?
Okay.
This critique is none other than, it's only right we have J. Cole, right, Love Yours. Now, we're gonna talk about specific lyrics, and I think these are pretty much, it pretty much doesn't get any better than this. It's beauty in the struggle, ugliness in the success. Let me say that again, okay? It's beauty in the struggle, ugliness in the success. Now listen, I don't know about y'all, but Biggie said, more money, more problems. You know how they say all those things? I don't know, you tell me, because you are J. Cole Jr. I feel like, no, I'm kidding.
Yeah, everybody tag J. Cole.
Tag J. Cole right now. But no, my analysis of that is it literally don't get more factual than that. There's not much to break down, but tell me how does that impact your life and your story?
That's literally like one of my favorite songs. It's like the whole if you listen like that line right there is literally a summary of the whole song, and it's just like, yo, be yourself.
Period. And understand that the beauty is in the journey to get to where you're going. Usually it gets ugly once you're going there, or once you get there.
If you let it.
If you let it. Now, John, listen, we can go on a whole other episode about that, but before we do that, let everybody know where they can find you. For those who are living under a rock and you don't know who this man is. Oh, wow.
That was water. Yo, listen. I know, for real. All right, so the internet is a beautiful thing, and it's like literally if you type in my name and you spell it correctly, you'll find everything. JONN period. BEATTY.
I don't know
in my
why.
head,
I just want to say period when you stop talking about it.
it's period. Nah, we can make it a thing.
John, JONN period.
But in my head, I'm like JONN dot, because that's a rapping thing.
Right,
you know
right.
You know how rappers be, they be like dot.
Right.
So John, 2 N's, dot, my last name, BEATTY. I'm sincere, you know what I'm saying? Search that on Google, you find everything you need. You know what I'm saying? On Instagram, all that.
Make sure y'all follow that, man. Make sure y'all download that. That single fallback and catch all those bars, catch all those alliterations, and catch all those metaphors, and catch all this lyrical genius.
Free EP? Y'all kidding me? Yo, like, all right, never mind.
I don't even know what show I'm on anymore. It's the critical breakdown.
I did not drop free EP. It never happened.
Wow, it's the critical breakdown. Peace out.